That's quite interesting, Cam, because I'm not sure I've ever finished behind you in fantasy football.
We have been collecting questions from other players for you to answer.
For me to answer.
So they're all asking you questions.
Okay.
So you'll click play, listen to it, and then answer them right here.
Hey Andy, it's Grigor out here. I just have a question for you. I'm just wondering if you planning on playing a match under 3 hours in the upcoming months. Yeah, I would love to know the answer to that one.
Thanks, Grigor. Yeah, I'd love to do that. I'd love to play some matches under 3 hours. I managed another one against Taylor Fritz the other day, which I think just touched over the 3 hour mark, which was nice. My team love it when I play these really long matches, but yeah, I'll try and get a few in during this US summer if I can.
Andy, I'd like to know who cuts your hair.
Usually it's my wife that cuts my hair. I hate going to the hairdressers, get no enjoyment out of it at all, and I find it a massive hassle, but my wife is often nagging me to go to the hairdressers, and I just tell her if she wants me to get it cut, then she can cut it. So
Did that start out as a joke, or does she just always cut it?
no, I mean, basically, I never like going to the hairdressers. She was always encouraging me to do it, and then she said, oh, well, I'll get someone to come and cut it at home, and it took like an hour and 15 minutes, and I was like, this should be max 20 minutes for me. I'm not doing that again. So then she just started doing it with the clippers and the scissors, and she does an okay job, but obviously she's not trained, so sometimes there'll be like, you know, I'll notice it a few days later that there's like 4 or 5 hairs that are much longer than all the other ones. But yeah, she does a decent job.
Andy, what is your go-to song after a tough loss?
Ooh. Recently, I've been listening to not just after losses, but I like the song anyway. Try Everything from Shakira. I like that song. And then I'm gonna add this as well. There's a song that I listen to kind of at all times, winning or losing. It's by Jerry Cinnamon, and it's called Canter, which is another go-to to me.
Hey Andy, I just want to know why you're so bad at fantasy football.
That's quite interesting, Cam, because I'm not sure I've ever finished behind you in fantasy football before. So yeah, interesting question. Not sure he's being honest with me or himself by asking that. We just did our fantasy football draft actually this morning. So yeah, I'll keep you all posted on who finishes higher out of me and Cam this year.
Andy, I wanted to ask you, do you get goosebumps when you watch the replay of you winning Wimbledon for the very first time?
Do I get goosebumps? Yeah, I think I do when I win the match point, yeah. Although I still find watching the last game unbelievably stressful. But yeah, still get goosebumps.
Even though you know what's going to happen, it's still stressful for you.
Yeah.
Why don't you just let us young guys win at some point? You've been on tour for long enough, you've achieved more than enough. Let us win some as well. Sharing is caring in the world, so why don't you just sometimes be a little nicer to us?
I've done my fair share of losing against the youngsters in recent years, but yeah, still just out here trying to enjoy myself. Still love competing, but yeah, always nice to get a few wins against the young generation from time to time.